What's good, y'all? Kid 918 here. You already know what it is. Today, we are rebuilding the Brooklyn Nets after they got swept by the Celtics in the first round. For those of you that don't know, KD's my favorite player, and watching that was pretty hard to see. But that's why we're here today. I am keeping KD. Whatever I got to do to keep KD and keep this team competitive is what we're going to do. And I think to start it out, what we need to do is go here and let's see. I think you know where this is going, right? I like you, Steve Nash. You were one of my favorite players to watch when I was younger, but you just gotta go, man. Like, shout out Click Productions. Get Jacob Underwood in here. But let's go ahead and fire Nash. All right, let's see who we can get. Available budget, okay. Pace and space. Let's look this first. 7 seconds would be good for them. All right, we're going here. Let's give him a little bit of a. Okay, there we go. Welcome to the team. Now, let's get into the actual rebuild of the roster here. Trade finder. First off, let's get Drummond out of here. And unfortunately, Patty Mills kind of had it down here, getting up there in age, so see what we can get for him. We don't want to put any of our super young players in here. Kind of want to keep Dragic because he's nice, good to have coming off the bench. We'll put Blake in. No offers. Okay, let's take out Mills and see. Okay. We got the Pistons duo over here. Alright, let's see. Keldon Johnson. There's no way the Spurs would actually do that, but that'd be nice. Definitely the Warriors aren't doing pool, and obviously you see 2K hasn't updated Jordan Poole's rating yet. Or at least in this roster that I use. Let's see. Mitchell Robinson. Not bad. Not great. I'm thinking, I don't know. Should we go youth or should we just go with like the best player? Because Dwight, that ain't happening. I mean, Malik Monk isn't bad, but like that's not happening, bro. Precious, I don't think that the Raptors would let Precious go either. If we're going realistic, there's not a whole lot of good suitors here, but I don't think I'm going to go realistic. Sorry, Knicks. I mean, Mitchell Robinson, just, I'm about to get Mitchell Robinson. I already know. I've already done all this in the WNBA stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, there's that. That's just the start. We gotta go big here. Kyrie, you're fun to watch. I do like you as a player, but at the same time, you were gone a lot of the year, and it feels like you kind of quit on the team a little bit. So what we're gonna do is see what we can get for you and Mr. Can't Make a Free Throw. Let's see what we get here. Nothing too crazy, at least not yet. Pascal, DeJounte Murray. No way that either of those players would be traded in that scenario. Klay Thompson, not bad. Chris Middleton. Like, a lot of these trades would not actually happen. I could see the Paul George one possibly, just because the Clippers would want to kind of change things up because it's not working. But a lot of these, and the Hawks ain't doing that. The Heat sure ain't doing that. Hornets ain't doing that. The Jazz, Okay, so I could trade. Even though I just got Mitchell Robinson, I can flip him. because I don't know. Because the Jazz, it's realistic that they would want to break up the team, so that's why it's not too crazy. But I just don't know if that's exactly where I want to go with it. Brandon Ingram, that'd be great. KD and KD Light on the same team, but that's not really where I want to go either. It's not too many great trade offers here. Marvin Bagley and Sadiq Bey. That'd be like if we were like we're pushing for a chip here. Like, I mean, Wizards possibly would. I don't know about Daniel Gafford because he's only 23. He's young. But then again, they might want something like this. I mean, because they played pretty well this year, but I think Kyrie would kind of take them to that next level, and it would make Bradley Beal even more so want to sign there. So I think it's a somewhat realistic trade. But you know what? He has 2 years left. Daniel Gafford has 5. Both Kyrie and Nicholas Claxton have 1 year left, so I think that's a pretty solid trade. Let's look what the roster's looking like real quick. KD's going back to small forward for sure. And one of these guys will be Mitchell Robinson, probably Kristaps. Even though Mitchell Robinson's taller, and I usually go with the taller person as a center, but it is what it is. I kind of want to keep Ben Simmons here. For one, in real life, no team is really going to want Ben Simmons because of the situation that happened with 76ers and him not playing in the playoffs. So it's like they're not going to really want him on the team. So we got to just wait it out and see how this goes with him. We'll go him, KD, got Porzingis here. I think there's more trades to be made. I want to keep Seth Curry. I do like him as a player, but it's not just that. We'll go ahead and flip. Okay, so I can't trade him for 60 days. Great. But I want to keep Seth because not only do I like him as a player, but I think he contributes. We need shooting. We need to spread the floor. I mean, getting a center like Porzingis is a really solid pickup for us because Ben Simmons can't shoot. Obviously, KD, Porzingis can. Robinson can't shoot, but we have 3 players out of our 5 in the starting lineup that can shoot. That's a pretty solid thing. Let's see. We want to keep Cam Thomas, Joe Harris too. Bruce Brown's the man, bro. Like, that dude's awesome. Let's see if Sharp is 19. See if anybody would just give me anything for Mills. Not too much, not too crazy. I just need a nice. There's no way the Heat are trading Tucker for him, bro. Tucker's rating is just ridiculous. That dude contributes way more than a 74. I mean, I could go David Nwaba. I don't mind that. I don't know why the Rockets would do that. Trade for an older player. Well, I guess it's 1 year for 2 years. It gets them off a contract quicker. Even though Patty Mills ain't making a whole lot, but you know what I'm saying? This is not the greatest team in the world. Oh, I'm sorry, LaMarcus, but you gotta go. I don't know why I keep skipping over you. Alright, we'll put LaMarcus with Kessler. Even though Kessler is really young. We're trading one of our younger assets. We're trying to win a chip here, man. Whatever it does, whatever it takes to get that, that's what we're going to do. Malik Monk, the Lakers need to kind of change things up too, but I don't know if Marcus Aldridge is really what they're going to be looking for. But let's see. Brandon Clark, Xavier Tillman. Pretty solid role players there, and I don't know why the Grizzlies would want to give them up either. But I'm basing it too much. We're just going to go with this Lakers one here. Because, although 78 for 79, I think Malik Monk will work out better for us coming off the bench than LaMarcus Aldridge will. So we're going to roll with that. We need less centers. Okay, let's see what we're looking like here. We're going 9-man rotation, 45 on the bench utilization. Let's see what we get here. Okay. So the starting lineup is Ben Simmons, of course, Seth Curry, KD, Stanley Johnson. Oh, yeah, hold up. We're about to change this real quick. We're going to flip you to a power forward / center so you can get minutes in both positions here, Porzingis. But we need you starting and Mitchell Robinson starting. Okay. So we got Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, KD, Porzingis, and Mitchell Robinson with Daniel Gafford Malik Monk, Bruce Brown, Joe Harris coming off the bench. So I don't know, man. Is it a championship team? Maybe. I mean, you have KD. KD's, regardless of what people are saying about KD right now, he gives your team a chance. You know what I'm saying? So we got KD as the number one scoring option, obviously. Should we go? We'll go Porzingis second, and Seth Curry third, I guess. We're gonna go play through star, shoot at will. Some crash, some run. We're just gonna do neutral defense, play physical. So at least they're trying. And then we'll go to system proficiency. See, this is all things I know from doing my own off camera, but we'll see what gives them the highest. Balance is probably the best approach. Because 7 seconds, you lose out on a lot of defense. So we'll go balanced. All right. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go to around the 13th. I believe the trade deadline is around the 15th or the 16th, maybe. So let's just simulate to this date, see what we get. We're doing pretty good right now. Doing pretty solid. Ben Simmons is usually pretty good in these simulations that I've done, at least. Let's disable trade offers. We don't really want to do that. But like we're second. What are we, second to like the Bucks or something? I don't know who's first. We've been winning a lot of games. Automate T. I didn't even know there was G League related decisions. You had to automate that, bro. What is this? Ah, man. I mean, we've dropped to third, but we're still winning quite a bit here. I'll check some scoring averages, and we'll check the starters for the All-Stars as well. See if we have anything good going on in there. I'm sure that KD is going to be in the starting lineup, hopefully. Gotta keep going to see, though. I mean, we've dropped to the fourth. We're kind of in between third and fourth right now. And I hate that they took off like the games won and like your win-loss record at the top. It used to be at the top, kind of by where the conference rank and everything is, but they've taken it off. Now you have to go into it to check. All right, let's check this. Auto draft. Okay, KD was the first pick, so yeah, safe to say he's still. Shout out Giannis and Luka for captains. Makes sense. KD was the first pick. Makes sense as well. You see who all's here. 2K still has not fixed the cutting off the screen thing for the All-Star picks. That's great. All right, let's see. Let's. Is it the 10th maybe? Yeah, it's the 10th. Okay. Yes, we're gonna stop simulating. Okay, now let's check. Not that stats. We'll go league leaders and see who's going off right now. KD's not in the league leaders. I think everybody's averaging 30 this season. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I did. So what I do when I do simulations is I go in and I do like the shot distribution thing, and I put it up so that the star players take more shots. It makes for more like entertaining videos, or just, you know, playing in general. It just makes it more entertaining. You want the star players to go off and score a lot and do all that. It makes the game more entertaining. And KD's like 14th in scoring, and he's averaging 28. 28, 6, and 5. What is his shooting splits? 50, 40, almost 90. So pretty much 50, 40, 90. Of course, not crazy. KD's one of the most efficient scorers of all time. Not a big shot. Let's check the standings. So we are third, like it says. How many games up are we? We're 2 games up on the 4th seed, which is the Bucks. The Hawks and the 76ers are who are killing it. So I guess 2K thought that Harden and Embiid was the secret. It's not looking like that in real life. But yeah. Let's go ahead and keep going. I think we're good enough to where I don't have to worry about making any kind of trades. So let's just go ahead and simulate through all this. KD's doing his job as the #1 guy right now. We gotta see how it's gonna turn out in the playoffs, though. Hopefully a lot better than it did in real life. If we can get the chip out in the first year, then I can end the video, right? But obviously, I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. But, you know, the goal in these videos is to win the chip, and once that happens, then the video ends. And I just hope that it's early in the video. Okay, so Luka won MVP, of course. He wins in like almost all the simulations you do. If you ever do simulations like this, you'll see that Luka wins virtually all of them. Pretty good numbers though, really good numbers actually. Cade got Rookie of the Year. You got to remember this is. I should have did like simulated a year up, but I just went ahead and did it as if it was this season because I didn't think about that. So in this universe, Cade got Rookie of the Year. Giannis DPOY. Makes sense. I don't know how Doc Rivers, I guess because of the Sixers. KD didn't make first team. Didn't make second team. He made third team. Okay. Not surprised he didn't make the defensive team, even though he's kind of slept on. Like, he's not the best defender in the world, but he's a lot better than he's given credit for. Let's go ahead and simulate the play-in because we're already in. Okay. Oh, we got up to second. That's pretty cool. Simulate to the game. Oh, we're playing the. That's dope. We're playing the Knicks. Playoff series in New York. That's dope. I'm sorry to you, Knicks, but you got to move over. So instead of being the first ones out, we're the first ones to advance in this scenario. All right, let's simulate through the game. Cool. Simulate. The Heat are a little bit of a different animal than the Knicks, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. All right, how the Wizards? Well, who's on the team? Oh yeah, they got Kyrie, bro. This is dope. How did this happen? They got the 8th seed. I didn't even think to check on Kyrie what he was doing. So the trade worked out for both teams because they weren't going to make it to the conference finals with the team they had. Okay, simulate. It's looking bad for him. It's looking bad for him. It's looking real bad for him. Can we get the chip in the first season? And I don't know how the Jazz made it either. They're playing terrible in real life right now. Donovan Mitchell won't ever pass Rudy Gobert the ball. And as a 7-foot dude down there just chilling. Threw a lob to him to win the game, but he won't do it throughout the course of the game. All right. Simulate. Okay. Simulate. Okay. Okay, this is a series. Okay, let's go to Simcast and see if we can get some gameplay out of this. Come on, y'all. Keep it close. Not too close. Not that much of a blowout either. Okay. I mean, if they're pulling out, they're pulling out. If we win, of course, I'm going to check like the stats. Yeah, it's not going too good. 144 points scored by us. KD's going beast mode, 38, 10, and 5. Seth Curry putting up numbers. Porzingis, Ben Simmons. I might just be the best at rebuilding ever. Shout out Click, KOT4Q, Crispy Flakes. Inspiration for me starting the channel and doing videos like this is guys like that. So shout out y'all. But Donovan Mitchell doing his thing, but it's not enough. Okay, let's simcast again. And we're gonna get the chip celebration if we go ahead and pull that out, or some gameplay. Hopefully, one or the other. Hopefully both. We're keeping it close. Keeping it close. Okay, come on, keep it up. 103 to 110. Oh, come on. Dang, they're pulling out. Pause. Yeah, it's over. Let's see what the box score is like in that game. KD doing his thing, but Mitchell and Clarkson had one of them games. That's what it was, bro. Clarkson has one of them games, and you just hope that he cools off, but he just doesn't. He's one of them streaky scorers, like ironically enough. Oh no. Hey, I gotta do this longer. No. KD would get grilled for this, even though LeBron lost like 15 times in a row. Shout out LeBron, but I know they would grill him and say, well, if it was LeBron, he would have won. That's all I see now for them losing in the first round. All right, well, season number 2. Here we go. I was thinking, man, this was an easy video. All right, let's see. Please don't be. LeBron, you're not retiring, bro. Come on. Melo, you're not retiring either. Joe Johnson, you're not retiring either. JJ Redick really did retire. He didn't even play for like the last half of the season, I don't think. So PJ Tucker retired? I mean, he got his chip a couple years ago, so I guess we'll let you retire. Nobody's a Hall of Famer. I don't care about that right now. Do we even have a draft pick right now? Let's go. This is how I check for that. Nah, screw it. I don't think we are. We're just gonna skip to the qualifying offer and see what we got here. I mean, I guess we still get the actual realistic simulation because we're skipping into another season ahead. Oh, look, Kyrie. I knew he really is going to be a free agent this year. So let's see. Did anybody on our team? We still got Porzingis for another year. We got Ben Simmons. We got Daniel Gafford, Curry for another year. So was it another? Yeah, another year. Got Joe Harris locked up. Let's see if we can. I don't want Harden. No, we need like a bubble T.J. Warren in here. At what position do we need? Let's see. We've got pretty much every. It would be nice to have like Curry come off the bench. Let's see if we can pull a shooting guard. Oh, come on. You're telling me the only shooting guard I can get is Peyton. Shout out Peyton. He's nice, but he ain't what we're looking for. It should be what we're looking for, to be honest, because if I start him and have the scoring of like Seth Curry coming off the bench, that'd be kind of nice. But let's see. Can we steal Brunson? How much is he? Oh, he wants way too much. Yeah, let's get Peyton. Let's do it. Better sign, bro. Okay, he's signing. Oh, Bruce Brown too. We gotta have Bruce Brown. He's like one of the players on this team that is like the heart and soul, like how they say. He is that. Okay, so we kept Bruce. We got Peyton. He signed. Okay, now let's go. We don't want some. What do we have a starting center? Who's our starting center? Oh, Gafford. That's nice because he's gonna come into his own this season. We kind of need that. We need some veteran leadership. We can get Rondo. He's not going to contribute on the offensive end. We can get Jeff Green back. That's nice. Jeff Green's going to contribute in more ways than Rondo, but Rondo's a good leader to have. Let's see what we can get. We can get him at a minimum. Let's hope he signs. Yeah, all right. Let's see. How's our roster looking? We got veteran leadership. We got KD, who's somehow progressed to a 98 instead of regressed. He's had a progression. Got a good, nice little big three here. Young player in Gafford. Seth Curry, who I'm going to have come off the bench. I think it's solid. We're going to probably have to sign a couple other free agents. But auto-generate. All right, let's go. It's nice. All right, let's go into coach game plan. The easiest way would probably... How tall is Seth Curry? Seth Curry is 6'2". Wow. Oh, Seth Curry regressed. I ain't even got to worry about it. All right, so now Gary Payton, because we need defense, right? So Ben Simmons is good on defense. Gary Payton's good on defense. Of course, KD's underrated with his defense. And then we got Porzingis, who's not the best defender. Gafford is a decent defender. But we need perimeter defenders. I mean, every team in the NBA is perimeter oriented. So we need a perimeter defense, right? All right, let's... bench utilization a little bit less. Okay. We'll still keep it like this because we want Seth Curry coming off the bench, just being our scorer off the bench, because you don't want to have a stagnant bench. Like if nobody can score on your bench, you're kind of screwed. All right, let's see what we get here. See if we can be a little bit better than last year. It's not starting out that way, but could definitely turn around. I mean, we're third right now, second. I forgot to check KD's averages last year, but I guess this isn't a KD simulation, right? If I was playing on my own, I'd be like so worried about like trying to check everybody's stats and do all that. I'll check league leaders and stuff like that. But with this, I'm just trying to get us a chip, man. And I don't know that it's gonna happen. Man, I just really wish this year would have gone better for the Nets. The Thunder is my actual team. I'm from Oklahoma, so the Thunder is who I really pull for, but they've been bad the last few years, since Westbrook left. And Chris Paul came, and we made the playoffs. And then we lost him. And then now we're kind of in the rebuild phase, obviously. Giddy's nice, though. And, of course, SGA's nice. I think those are two good players to have. And it'd be nice, if we got, a young free agent, I don't know. Who would be a good free agent to get in OKC? I guess it's better for us to go for the draft. KD's a starter again, of course. Big shock. All right, let's simulate to the trade deadline. Let's see where we're at. We're third. Okay, let's check league leaders again. Everybody's there. Luka's averaging 44, 11, and 9.5. Bro's almost averaging a triple-double with 40 points. KD's up to 11th in scoring. All right, let's check the standings. We're third, of course, like I said. Cavaliers are number 1. I wonder if they got any signings in the offseason. They probably did. They have a good culture there, so it's not really that shocking that they would get signings. Looking good. We can go ahead and simulate without worrying about any trades. We beat the Bucks. That's a big game. You beat the number 1 seeded Cavs. Yeah, we're on a roll right now. Can we get the number 1 seed? Probably not with those 2 losses back to back. All right. As long as we stay in the 1 or 2 seed, keep home court advantage. Luka finished averaging about 43, 11, and 9, and a steal, 50, 40, 80. Pretty good shooting splits there. Andre Drummond was the 6th man of the year. What? Of course, DPOY, Jonathan Isaac, not a big shock there either. First team, second team. KD didn't make any All-NBA team. You better take that personally and just take it out on the league. That'd be great. All right. We're number 1 seeded. We better not get cursed by this. I don't want the Danhausen curse, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we sweep. We pulled out the Celtics on the Nets. A little bit of a reverse there. Let's see. The Bucks are just the same team. They don't really have anything different. I don't know. I mean, that's a tough matchup either way because they got Giannis, obviously. But no match for us. Who was injured? Oh, David Nwaba. Have CPO'd. Oh, I was about to say David Nwaba's our best player, apparently. All right, let's see who's on the Cavs. Oh, everybody's just good, bro. They didn't even sign anybody. They just have the same team, but everybody's progressing. And will it be enough? Back to back. Come on, pull it out. Yes. All right. Let's see what the Pelicans are looking like. I mean, I know Zion is always crazy in these, and then they got CJ McCollum. So, not really a fan of that. We won the first game, won the second, won the third. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Come on, y'all. Seth Curry. Gary Payton the third was the best signing of the video for sure. I haven't even checked statistics to back that up, but I just know he's killing it. Come on, y'all. All right, it's a 6-point game. 7 again. All right, let's get some gameplay. I mean, 441 is probably a little too much, but we're going to do it anyways. Let's turn off the sounds real quick. Hold up. Forgot to do that. All right, back into it we go. Oh, don't forget to change choose side. There we go. And of course, stupid camera angle changes. All right, so Ingram to Murphy to Hayes. Jackson Hayes, he's looking pretty nice. And he made a terrible choice by that tech he got. He got a flagrant 2. on Jay Crowder the other day. That was a terrible foul. Like, it didn't make any sense. But he's been playing well, besides stuff like that. Simmons drives. I don't know what that was. Good defense by Ingram, I guess. It was a terrible shot. It's 103-94. New Orleans over Brooklyn. They actually have KD in the game. Like, I swear in these simulations, if you do simcast and you go into the game, 90% of the time the player that you want to be playing is not in the game because they sit the stars all the time. Lock him up, Peyton. Lock him up. That's what I like to see. Porzingis. And Porzingis is back in New York. It's good for him, I guess. Simmons with an easy layup. If he would have taken that shot on Atlanta, we might not even see him in Brooklyn. But, man, I really hope Ben Simmons comes back and he just is really good. Like, I would like to see a good Ben Simmons. Who did they sub out? They sub out? Oh, no, they kept Gary Payton in. Oh, they subbed in Curry. But who did they sub out? Oh, they got Porzingis playing center. They're going small ball. Even though we have like a 6'10 point guard, a 6'10 small forward. And Porzingis is big enough to play center anyways. I think that might be his primary position, so it's not really going small. Ben's cooking. He's just made 2 simple, easy layups, but that's all he has to do. I don't even care if he gets a jump shot, bro. He doesn't really need a jump shot. Like, he kind of does in certain situations. All he needs to do is be aggressive. Nobody cares if he has a jump shot. I mean, people care, and they're always going to make fun of him if he doesn't shoot. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, look what Giannis does. Giannis dominates the league without ever having to take a shot, really. I mean, he'll when he has it going, he'll take jumpers, and I've seen him make, like, several threes in a game, but he doesn't have to do that. He dominates by just dunking on people, and his footwork is pretty good. Like, his speed and his footwork is ridiculous for his height and just his height, his length. You know, he's big. He's a big dude, and he moves well for it. I was about to say it's realistic. Brown's in there Brown just catches it and just floaters, teardrops, whatever you want to call them, little close shots right over the defense and just drains it like every time. He literally does not miss from like 5 feet in, bro. I know that sounds simple, but like you look at all these players in the NBA, like he's like 6'4" and he never misses a layup, bro. There's centers who aren't good at finishing. This man plays like a center. Good play. See, KD was doing that too much against the Celtics, where like he kind of would have a lane, like a little slither of a lane, and he wouldn't take it. He would hesitate a split second, and the Celtics are so good at defense that they would just collapse on him, and then he would get a turnover. It's one of the things KD struggles with, and he has since he was in OKC. I'm a diehard KD fan. This man has always struggled with being able to drive the ball and not get stripped. It's not about him getting hit. Like, he can take contact and make shots. That's what people think because he's slender. But that's not what it is. It's that he drives the ball and he flings his arms up and he gets ripped all the time. So it's not his strength, it's his hands that need improvement. But he's never improved it. I mean, he's improved in every other area. Defense, shooting. He's improved his dribbling. He's improved literally everything but that. I just don't know that it's ever going to come. But yeah, I think that's the first shot he's taken in this video. I don't know if they're going to pull it off. 6 points with 55 seconds left. It's just not looking too hot right now. McCollum drives it in. Can't get the shot over Porzingis. Come on. We fired Steve Nash so that we would have better offensive sets than this. No Abba, he's scared. Okay, good pass. Great pass. Once again, do that, Ben Simmons, and we're good. We don't even need you to do anything else but that. Besides, dribble the ball, make plays, and dunk it. Bro, that's all you got to do, bro. You have KD to take pressure off of you. You don't need that. In real life, you have Kyrie, too, even though I don't know if Kyrie's going to stay. Will Kyrie stay with the team this season? Probably not. Well, I don't know. Him and KD are close, so he might, but I don't know. If he leaves, KD's going to be pissed, bro. I don't know if he'll demand a trade or what he'll do, but maybe if Kyrie decides he wants to leave, he'll at least sign and they'll do a sign and trade. So that way at least KD gets something in return, but I don't know, man. I don't think Kyrie was the best player that KD could have linked up with. I mean, I think KD could have had a pick of like any NBA player in the league that could want to play with him because everybody's going to want to play with him. He's 7 foot and he shoots like a shooting guard. No player in the NBA doesn't want to play with somebody like that. Creates that much space and is that like draws that much attention. I mean, look at how the Celtics had to play him to contain him the way that they did. Like, you know. All right, we can go ahead and sim this. I don't know why I'm still watching this. Why is it not letting me sim to the end, bro? It's gonna make me watch this, bro. Oh, wait. Why did that disappear? Just because it was a timeout? Well, who did anything in this game? KD only had 21 and 9. Not great for him. Porzingis had a good game. Of course, I get gameplay. Oh, my 95 VC, bro. That's dope. I don't even play my career anymore, but I'll take it. Only reason I'm doing this is so I can get the celebration. But if we keep losing, that's going to suck because I'm just trying to, you know, get this win out. Trying to get that chip. Trying to prove KD can win without Curry, as the people like to say. The Robin to Curry's Batman, apparently. If you watch the Warriors play, you know that is not true. But, you know, shout out to the Warriors. I do like Curry, so I'm not going to slander Curry, but you know what I'm saying. No. Supposed to go to there. There we go. Camera. I know it's going to be messed up. Alright, it's a 1-point game. 110, 108. Brooklyn calls a timeout. Come on, Simmons. KD's probably going to have attention on him. He might get doubled. I need Porzingis or Ben Simmons to make a shot right now. There's Gafford back in the game again. I don't know why they subbed him out in the last one. I guess they just want to go small. It kind of worked because we did make a cut into the lead, but it didn't fully work. I swear you watch these and they make the star players look terrible sometimes. Alright, there we go. See, that's dope, bro. That was realistic. They kind of spread out the paint so like KD can just drive in and dunk. In real life, like he should have did that. Like I said, if he would have just reacted quicker some of the time when the Celtics kind of swarmed him, he reacted too slow and then he let them kind of catch up on him. Come on, Gary Payton. We need better passes than that, bro. I don't know what that was. That was like KD on the Celtics, man. KD kept throwing those weak passes, bro. Like he had bullet passer on like, bro, come on, Gary Payton. You're literally on the team for defense. What was that? That was terrible. I feel like he would have at least ripped him going up in real life. Or at least tried. He might have got a foul on it, but at least he would have tried to. If we lose this game, I am not doing Simcast again because I'm getting the Simcast curse right now. Sometimes you get a Simcast like blessing, and other times you get a curse for it. That's a good screen. Get down there for the board. Come on, Gafford. The board was right there for the taking, bro. KD, you gotta make that. You gotta create some more space than just go up with a shot. Like, you gotta create some space on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting R2 like I'm trying to make him miss. If I could take over this game, I'd just drain a spin shot with KD like right now. But I'm not gonna do that. That's off. Well, here we go again. Game 6, they forced to game 6. If you lose down or up 3-0 in the finals, KD, they are never going to let you hear the end of it, bro. Come on. I know I said I wouldn't do this because it might be a curse. But I really want to see their celebration. And it's good for the screenshot of the video. Oh, crap. Dang it, bro. I forgot to click into it, man. As well, it didn't even matter. I could have just simulated it, bro. Oh, bro, this is a perfect. This is a perfect screenshot, but I'm gonna have to use my phone to get this apparently. Hold up. Okay. I got a pic of it, but so guys, what a way to end. Didn't even get the championship celebration. Ben Simmons took no threes. I am totally fine with it. 67% from the field, took no threes. But if you're 67% from the field, you don't need to take threes. And if you average 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 12 assists, and almost 5 steals a game, you deserve your Finals MVP. But I do think KD might should have got it. Let's check the numbers real quick. I told you they're making Ben Simmons a monster in these. Okay. So KD averaged about 29, 6 and 6, 52% from the field, only 38 from 3. That's low for KD, obviously, and 97 from free throw. But what? Okay, he averaged about 3 a game. That's not too crazy, but still, almost 100% from the free throw line. So it's debatable whether KD should have got it, but averaging almost 5 steals a game is ridiculous. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. More videos on the way. I appreciate y'all watching. See y'all in the next video. Peace.